I would recommend to put your base down and trying to put some beads on top of it, like trying to come up with some design you're going to make. I prepared some beads for embellishment. I'm using 3mm fire polished beads. They're Czech fire polished beads, 3mm. I'm using 4mm rondelles, and they're very sparkly. This is Chinese rondelles. I'm using chaton monties, and I'm using just monties. As I mentioned before, they're just perfect for the embellishment. And you will need a seed bead size 15-0 for the embellishment. Okay guys, so I'm coming out of at the corner bottom bead, and I'm going to start my embellishment. This part, I will go around my centerpiece with monties. So we're coming out of the bottom bead, pick up 1 15-0, 1 monties, 1 15-0, just like that. And we're coming out of the bottom bead and we're entering the top bead of the same unit from the opposite side, diagonally, right? Just like that. So I'm coming from the left, but I'm entering from the right. Pull your thread. Make sure that your monty face up, right? Now we are picking up 1 15-0 and entering the monty. It's got 4 holes in there, so you will see what hole you need to enter. The other 2 already taken, so it's the 3rd one. Pull your thread, place it properly on the top of those, on the top of that unit, and now pick up 1 15-0 and enter the same corner bottom bead we started from. Okay. And now make sure that all seed beads are kind of surrounding the monty, and pull your thread and you get something like this. Okay, so now we need to advance our needle through the next 2 beads of that unit and come out of the top bead of the embellished unit. I will show you one more time, picking up 1 15-0, 1 monty, 1 15-0, coming out of the bottom from the right and entering the top bead of that unit from the left, making sure that it's a diagonal. Okay, so it looks like that. 1 15-0 and entering the monty. Okay, pull your thread. 1 15-0 and we're entering the same bead we started the embellishment of this unit. Pull your thread. We've got 2 monties now. So you will start doing it the same way till you've got 11 of these monties, and I will see you at the very top to show you how to turn around and start doing basically the top row of this centerpiece. Enjoy, see you. Okay guys, I completed this left row, and we just need to make sure that we are coming out. We are going to go around the units, and we need to make sure that we come in either from the bottom or from the top bead of the next unit at the top, right next to this monties. So whatever way is first, just going around that unit. I added my last montees, and it looks like I'm going to be coming out of the bottom bead of that unit, right, just like that. So I'm coming out of this bead, and it's the same 1/15 and 1 montees, 1/15 coming from the bottom, entering the top bead from the opposite side, putting all beads in place. Now 1/15 and into the montee, 1/15 and into the same bead we started with the embellishment of that unit. Okay, so now I've got to, you will have 7 montees here, and once you finish the 7th one, I will see you there. Okay guys, I'm back. I just added my 7 montees, and on the necklace we are here, and now we are about to start embellishing the right side of this centerpiece, and we're going to do absolutely the same what we did on the left. So you will be using either the bottom or the top bead of the unit to start the embellishment, and same at the bottom, you will be using bottom or top bead to start the embellishment of that unit. Okay, so I will see you once you've done all the embellishment around your centerpiece. Enjoy. Okay guys, I finished my embellishment around the centerpiece and on the necklace. Let's have a look at on the necklace. So we finished all this outside edge of our centerpiece, and now we are going to embellish the center part of it by adding some chaton montees in the middle row and montees on each side. Okay, so for that we just need to make sure that we are coming out of the third, doesn't matter from the left or from the right where you finished, but you need to be coming out of the third bottom bead. Okay guys, I'm coming out of the third bead from the left, and I'm just advancing my needle through the next 4 millimeter and then through the top 4 millimeter, and now we are going to embellish this third row of units with montees. So it's the same stuff, 1/15, 1 montee and 1/15. So we're coming out of the bottom bead and we're entering the top one from the opposite side, just like that. And now 1/15 again into the montee, /15 and into the same bead we started our embellishment from. Now make it nice and tight. Okay guys, I will see you once you finished all your row with the embellishment. So I will see you once you've done all this row, and I will show you how we're going to embellish with chaton montees, which is going to be the same, but I still want to show it to you. See you soon. Enjoy. We finished our row, and now I'm coming out of the bottom bead and I'm progressing my needle through the next 4 millimeter and then through the next one to the right. That's where we're going to add our chaton montee. Pick up 1/15, 1 chaton montee. It's got 4 holes and we're just entering them like that on opposite sides, and then 1/15. We're coming out of the top bead and we're entering the bottom bead from the opposite side. The same stuff as with montees. Pull your thread and it's just perfectly in place now. Now 150 and into the chaton montee 150, and we enter in the same bead we started embellishment from. Okay, so I will just show you how it looks. Pull your thread and make sure that all 50 nodes are around this chaton montee, and look at this, it looks so pretty. So now guys, I want you to finish this row with chaton montees. I will show you on the necklace. So we will finish this row with chaton montees. So you will go down and then you need to turn around and embellish the other side with montees. Yes, and once you've got all these 3 rows in place, then I will show you what to do next. Enjoy, see you soon. Okay guys, I finished my embellishment. It already looks really pretty, and you know, you can actually stop embellishing now if you like how it looks, but I would personally prefer to fill these sort of like holes in these units. So I will show you how I embellish with 3mm beads now. So I'm coming out of this bead in between these 2 montees, and I'm going up through the next 4mm, and then through the next 4mm, which is on the right of it. So from the next unit, right? With 3mm or 4mm beads, it's very easy and quickly to embellish. I just pick up 150, 1 3mm Czech fire polished bead, 150, and I'm coming out from the top bead of this unit, right, and I'm entering the bottom bead from the opposite side, just like that. Okay, that's it. We put a bead and fill that sort of space in that unit. We're just going to pick up 150, 1 3mm, 150, and we're going into the bottom bead from the opposite side. Okay, that's how I embellish with 3mm beads. Just finish this row with 3mm, and also advance your thread to the second row and embellish that second row with 3mm as well. One thing to mention, guys, when you embellish the second row with 3mm, there is a choice how you want this embellishment to look. They can all look same way. Like for example, this embellishment I've done here, it's basically symmetrical. So I started from, so on the right, it comes from the left bottom to the right top, and on the left it starts from the right bottom to the left top. So it's symmetrical relatively to this middle row, but you can make them, you know, look into one, basically like facing one side. So pay attention to this, that sort of like what pattern you want to follow. Okay, so I finished my embellishment. I'm very happy how it looks. I probably will repeat this necklace again with these colors, and now what I want to show you is how I placed the 4mm on the units. I mean, it's the same as 3mm we just done, but just wanted to show you. Okay guys, I'm there. So 150, 1 4mm and 150. I mentioned bicone, but I'm actually using rondelles. And we're coming out of this bead from the right side, and we're entering the opposite bead, the top one from the opposite side, diagonally. Okay, just like that. when it's in place now, and then straight into the next embellishment, 150 no, 1 4mm, 150 no, and diagonally into the next bead, right? Okay, just like that. Okay, so once you finished all 24 units, then you need to complete the other 24 on the other side, and I will show you how then I embellished it with seed beads. See you soon. Okay guys, I finished my embellishment. Make sure that all the beads are facing the same way, right? So so your embellishment like looks consistent. So now I am at the end of my necklace, and we're going to make a loop by picking up 6 11-ohs, 1 2 3 4 5 6, just like that. I'm coming out of the last bead and entering it again, right? So that's a loop at the end. That's where we're going to attach our jump ring with a clasp, and you just need to go 2 times around it, and we're going to do the same on the other end. So now our necklace looks pretty much ready, and it already looks like really beautiful without any embellishment with seed beads. This is optional to do embellishment with the seed beads, so you can stop now, but I actually decided to do, decided to add seed bead size 8 at the bottom of it, and there is seed bead size 11 at the top, and then I added seed bead size 8 around this centerpiece, right? So if you want to do it, then I will show you how to do it. So we're coming out of this last bead, and we're going through the next bead. Okay, pick up 8-0 and into the next bead, just like that. Okay, so now you will do all these embellishments in all your 24 units, and when you come close to your centerpiece, pick up seed bead size 8 and into the next 4mm. Okay, so now we connected this right side of our necklace, our 24 units, with the centerpiece by adding 1 8-0 between them, and we're coming out of this 4mm. We're going up, just like that, and into the next top 4mm. And now we are going to add 11-ohs between our top 4mm, and you will also need to pull your thread every time you add your 11-ohs, so that it creates this curve shape. That's why it's actually curving, because we've got 11-ohs on the top, and then 8-ohs at the bottom, and this creates this nice shape. Okay, so every time you add your 11-oh, just pull your thread, make sure that all space is filled, just like that, and you will see that it started curving. And you will do it to all 24 units, and then you will do the same on your left side. So you will add 8-oh here to connect your necklace to the centerpiece, and all 8-ohs will be at the bottom, and then at the top you will add your 11-ohs. In between these 4mm of your centerpiece, between them I actually added 8-ohs as well. And the reason for that I don't want it to be curving where our centerpiece is. So so I'm already finished with my 11-ohs. I will show you how I do that. So when we go around, we go through all our beads. You will be doing a lot of right angle weave, and don't worry to add thread. So okay, so now I'm actually at the top row of our centerpiece, and I'm picking up 180 and adding it in between, just like that. Okay. And one more. Right, so like that. So at the top we've got 1, 2, 3, we've got 6 eighths, and then on at the top on the each side from it we've got 11 O's, right? So it already looks pretty. And now once you finish your necklace, I will show you how I went around the centerpiece to embellish, to finish it with seed beads. See you soon. Okay guys, I'm embellished with seed beads my left side, and I added a loop on the left side as well. So now we are going to embellish our centerpiece, the edge of it. I'm coming out of this bead, but in order to embellish the outer edge, I need to come out of this bead. What I'm doing, I am actually going through the next 4 millimeter and through the next 4 millimeter, yeah, and using these montees and these 2 seed beads to go across that unit. Go across that unit, and then into that bead we need to come out from. Okay, if you need to, you know, if you need to like advance somewhere quickly, you can actually use these chatons and monties, you know, to go through them again. So now I'm coming out of this bead, and on the outer edge we are going to add 8 O's. So pick up 180 and into the next bead, just like that, 180 and into the next 4 millimeter. Right. At the corner here between 2 beads, I'm actually adding 111, but you can add 80, it will work good as well, but I just prefer 11 because I think it's just exactly the room just for the 11 there. So now we are adding 80 again, just like that. Okay, and again. So guys, now you know what to do. I will see you here once I added my last 80. Okay guys, so we added our 80 O's on the side, and now we're coming out of this 4 millimeter bead, and the last embellishment I'm gonna show you. I mean, this is already like a ready-made piece, so you can stop here, but I just wanted to show you that there are little holes between 4 millimeters just here, like for example where 4 millimeter beads are facing each other, they're holes facing each other, and they're very tiny. I mean, like, you know, you can't even see them, but what I found out that if they're perfect for seed bead size 8, and we can still go you know, around and put them in places, and that makes this centerpiece a bit stiff, and I like that about it. That's the only reason why I'm gonna do it. I don't think that it adds any any more beautiness to this project. It's just all about to make it more stiff. Okay, so I'm coming out of from this bead. I'm going into the next 4 mm. So ideally, I need to come out of this bead. So what I'm doing here, because I'm coming out of this bead, I'm going into the 15-0 Monty and 15-0, right? And then entering the top bead, entering the top bead, and then going down. Okay, so now I'm coming out of the bead I need to be. Okay, just like that, and now pick up 8-0 and into the next 4 mm. Because they're facing their holes facing each other, we're just basically placing this 8-0 between them. Yeah, so the next 8-0, okay, and the next one, and I will show you the last one. If you don't like it how it looks, then you can already stop embellishing it and you know, hide your tails, make some knots and then hide your tails, and your necklace is ready, right? Okay, look at this. You see, it doesn't make a big difference, but it makes it a bit stiff, and I actually like it. So then you need to turn around and turn around this unit and go up, adding 8-0s in those spaces, right? And you do it all the way till you complete, or till you fill all the gaps, and then you need to make some knots and hide your tails, and your necklace is ready. I'm not going to show you how to attach a jump ring here because I think it's very easy, but once you've done it on both sides and attached your clasp, then your necklace is ready. One more thing I wanted to mention, that you know, if you want to, you can actually embellish the second side of this necklace and make it reversible. But for me, I just love this side, so I don't want to embellish it anymore, but that's just like an option. Okay guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section. And you know, if you do any of your chokers with your style, please send me some pictures on my Facebook page. And if you want to know what's coming up next, then subscribe to my Instagram channel. I post more regularly and more often there, and I want to hear from you. Okay, thank you guys. See you. Enjoy beading. Bye.